Welcome back to Red Static Reacts. I am Jeremy.
I'm Max.
What are we watching?
I think we're going to be watching Dead Like Me.
TV show, which I have not seen, but you have?
I've watched some of it, yes.
Okay, gotcha. What's it about? Briefly.
Well, it's about reapers, people that haven't got to heaven yet, and they are tasked with having to help people move on when they die.
Okay. Is it like a comedy or?
Yeah, it's comedy. Some of it, there might be a little drama in some cases.
I would imagine a show about death would probably have a little bit of drama in it.
Yeah. It's but for the most part, yeah, it's a comedy.
Gotcha. Okay. I had heard a little bit about the show. I knew it existed, but I'd never actually seen a single episode of it. So
I think you'll like it.
Yeah, this is the first TV show that we'll be watching on the channel.
Okay.
Not the last, but the first. And I'm ready to get started. The first episode is just called Pilot. So
let's do this.
Okay, let's get into it.
Once upon a time, or more specifically at the dawn of time, God, lowercase g, was getting busy with creation, as the kids these days are saying. We all die, some of us sooner than later. For me, it's going to be much sooner. That's me. I'd say I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not. I also don't have a lot of interest in being a good person or a bad person. Bad people are punished by society's law.
Drop your weapon, put your hands in the air!
Jesus Christ.
And good people.
You are. Come on, sweetheart.
My HR lady used to look at me like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Georgia last?
I hate people that smile all the time like that. I don't trust it. I can't handle that much positivity, I don't think.
Do you ever wake up in the morning and realize your life is meaningless?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the Microsoft Office suite? Word? Access? PowerPoint?
I know Lotus.
Nobody has ever said no to that question in a job interview.
What kind of work are you looking for? Entry?
I was told to ask about being an executive assistant.
Pick data entry, it's not that bad.
How do you feel about filing?
I never thought about it.
You haven't seen it, but she reminds me of Helga Pataki from Hey Arnold.
Every day you have to find jobs for people, most of which are probably better than yours, and that has to suck. They don't pay you much either. Okay.
Just okay?
Yeah, just okay.
She's bitter.
Every person on the planet has that bowl.
Well, I wish I had that meal right now.
You used to be so smart. It's like you just gave up.
She used to be so smart.
That's terrible.
It's a shitty thing to say to somebody.
You love to say I told you so. She's pathologically afraid of balloons and hates the word moist.
Everyone hates the word moist.
And that's Reggie. She's 10. She's not really invisible, but as far as I'm concerned, she may as well be. This is delicious and moist.
Not the M word.
Is that her closet?
Yeah, she was hiding in her
It's a
closet.
huge closet.
Do you know what it's like to be cusping on adulthood and not know who you are?
I'm 30 and I'm like that.
Get up.
Mom,
Georgia, you are not 6 years old. Understood? Get dressed.
those are funeral clothes.
There's gonna be a funeral if you don't get your ass out of bed.
Those are the last words my mother will ever say to me.
Brutal.
How you gonna live that down the rest of your life?
Yeah.
This is what we call a pit. Get cozy, because you are going to spend...
I know it's supposed to be depressing looking, but like this is my kind of work environment.
I'm okay with that too.
I'm not like happy to be there, but I can function just fine.
But even though I did my best to do very little, most everyone else was doing a lot less.
I've seen that a lot.
So have I.
playing solitaire and what have you.
That wasn't solitaire.
Well, no, but
That was something
that
else.
was usually what I see people playing, you know. Oh, man.
It really is going to be the rest of my life, which actually only amounts to the next half hour or so.
Excuse me. Got the time?
1:05.
Thank you.
They say your entire life flashes in front of your eyes the moment before you die. That might be true if you're terminally ill or your parachute doesn't open. Aw, shit.
What a way to go.
And he's like, yes. He just looks so satisfied.
Well, I guess after a while, if you've done this for a long time, you get kind of complacent about what you're doing.
Yeah. So she doesn't know she's dead yet.
Not yet, but she's about to.
She didn't even get to take a bite of the hot dog.
Hey, dead girl. Hold on there a minute.
That's Rube. He's undead. What are you, like, angels or something?
No, ma'am. We have the unfortunate distinction of being called Grim Reapers. I know what might cheer you up.
Get away from my face.
What is important is that you say a proper goodbye to this life before you say hello to the next one.
What, am I being reincarnated or something?
Don't be an ass.
He's much different in this than he was in Princess Bride.
They never say anything bad. You could be the biggest turd in the toilet bowl and you still come out smelling like a rose.
There's a quote from Mad Men that I like. It says, "I hate how dying makes saints out of people."
True.
Excuse me. This seat's taken.
Excuse me.
Well, as an undead person, I have certain rights and privileges. For instance, I have a physical body. I can even interact with the living. Observe. How do you do, sir?
Fine.
So you can't do that.
It's a cool room.
Is that George's room?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you would see happen, I think.
After ignoring her for 10 years, I guess it was my turn to be the invisible sister.
You missed all the commotion. Her mother, bawling so hard she started to choke. They almost called an ambulance. She's a mess. She's never gonna stop missing her little girl.
Well, since you're interaction man, can't you just tell them I'm okay?
I'll get right on it. Rattling some chains, making the lights flicker. You know how to make wind sounds? I could help you.
Why do you have to be such an asshole?
He's been
So,
doing...
I mean, he must look crazy to everybody else there, just walking around talking to nobody.
Well, yeah, if they happen to look over and see that he's talking to no one, they would certainly get suspicious.
Yeah.
See, how could you put
Why
that
would
up?
you keep that on
Why
the
would you put,
fridge?
yeah, how could you do that?
That is beyond weird.
Moist.
Hundreds and thousands of people die every day. Bodies are easy. Dig a ditch, light a match. But what about the souls?
We're bail bondsmen for the disembodied.
Remember that weird guy who asked you your name right before you got torpedoed by the toilet seat?
Yeah.
Well, you were his last one, which means he gets a promotion. Nice benefits package. And you take his place.
Yeah, can you imagine dying and still having to go to work?
Grim Reapers are assigned to specific divisions. My division is external influence. Translation: murders, suicides, accidents, etc.
Oh my god.
That's Roxy. She could kick your ass. Every Reaper has their own distinct style. You know, those little personal touches that make death so special.
You don't just stand there waiting for a piano to drop. In polite society, you take her soul at the corner, you Let her have a little dignity. Hey, what's up, pussycat?
Hey, man.
Sure, this is Mason.
Mason. Oh, Mason.
Yeah, I remember you. Toilet seat girl.
Toilet seat girl needs to find a place to stay. You wouldn't happen to know of any vacancies?
How did he die?
I don't know. Didn't ask.
Reapers are squatters?
Think of it as subsidized housing. We perform a public service, don't we?
What if someone shows up?
Jesus.
You walk away.
What do you... Jesus Christ!
What?
Jesus Christ!
Don't get loud. What?
Those are dead people!
These bodies aren't just going to lay around. They'll disappear. You got cleaning crews for this kind of thing, you know?
Not that I'm any great bastion of morality, but isn't stealing from dead people kind of tacky?
Well,
Tacky.
it's over this. You'll get yourself a day job.
Enter the angry white man.
What the fuck are you doing?
And who are you?
What the fuck are you, bitch?
We're here about the apartment.
Occupied.
I don't know. Did they get the wrong apartment, or is it just not time for him yet?
He wasn't scheduled to die until next Tuesday.
That would be a horrifying thing to hear when people are right outside your door.
Okay, we'll come back next Tuesday.
Have a nice week.
Can you imagine having to go through all this afterwards?
It'd be a system shock.
I was always a happy child. I never thought about death that much. Do you guys want to get some ice cream?
How do you get up there?
I'm
You just float up there? Or what?
I'm still a little confused on what exactly they are.
What they are?
Yeah, like,
Well, they're all Grim Reapers.
well, I get that, but I'm not sure, like, what abilities they have, or
Holy shit.
Okay, that's what she looks like. That's what they look like to the living.
Of all the things that go with being undead, this one freaked me out the most.
yeah, that would freak me out too.
It looked like my inner child's road to adulthood was paved with crack cocaine, $10 blowjobs, and maybe even a trick baby or two.
Yeah, I feel bad for whoever they cast for that role. Oh my god.
I wanted to smile and flirt and giggle, but instead I said, whatever.
So it just goes from bad to worse.
Yeah.
Now I'm dead, and I don't even look as nice as I used to look.
I guess I'm just a little confused on the concept of, like, they need jobs to stay alive. I mean, to afford anything, but, like, they're dead. So, like, how would they get a paycheck? How would they do background searches on these people?
You get a job. Yeah, and background searches is another thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how would they do that if these are dead people? Do they have, like, a new identity completely? I don't know. Maybe I'm not supposed to think that much about it.
It's the banana peel. Graveling banana peel. I saw them drop a piano on some chick's head. I don't think they're looking to score points or originality.
It's not the banana peel, all right?
There was Byron, the embezzling bank manager.
I love paper shredders.
Yeah.
It's just satisfying.
This device is designed to detect the activation of a silent alarm. If the silent alarm...
It's got a script.
Still think it's banana peel?
Kick it over to me!
It's definitely going to be the banana peel.
Bank's closed. Oh, ATM's busted, Haas. I gotta cash my check.
It's an $800 check, man. I'd want to cash it too. There you go.
There you go.
Oh.
So that's being...
Oh my god. Oh, no.
Dude, that is fucked up.
So what if you kill yourself while you're undead? Can you die again?
You're dead, you're dead.
Yeah, but
Whether
like
or
if you
not-
got a physical form, can you still...
Well, it depends.
Did you just come back as another physical form? I don't know.
Not everybody gets to be a Grim Reaper.
Well, it doesn't sound like a privilege. It sounds like it sucks.
You were gonna sell Frankenfruity for 75 cents? Who says you can't put a price on childhood memories?
It's a mistake. It's not for sale.
Why not?
Because I changed my mind. You want the goddamn doll so bad you can have it. But only until you find your own, and then I want this back. Understood?
It's a lot of trust to place in a complete stranger.
Well, I think part of it has to do with this girl is, well, obviously the same age as her daughter. She doesn't know that, but I think that's what she's feeling.
Yeah.
And she didn't even know it was me.
So, Peanut, feel up to taking a soul today?
Not really.
That's too bad.
Well, initiation time.
How do I know which one?
Car 6, seat 4, traveling alone. Once they take their seat, make sure they stay there.
They're all pretty much complacent with reaping souls.
Yeah, I'd imagine after a while I get used to it.
I immediately began to fantasize about what a bitch she was. Then this happened.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's her first job?
She's in kindergarten.
Definitely getting her feet wet.
Sure beat flying, don't it?
Shut up.
I can't talk to you right now. I'm praying.
And if she saves her, it's a problem, basically.
Yeah, you're not supposed to interfere.
Right.
I could close my eyes and wish all this away. Wish it into the cornfield or whatever.
She's gonna interfere.
You'd almost have to.
I mean, could you really blame her? Like,
no, not at all.
Hi.
Do you work for the railroad?
No.
I'm not supposed to talk to you unless you work for the railroad.
Okay, I work for the railroad.
Maybe she's trying to explain it to herself for what she's about to, have to do. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Man.
There was only supposed to be one death from that?
I think so.
Sweet Kirsty, with her baby doll dress and patent leather Mary Jane's, was alive and well. I secretly hoped that this sort of thing was grounds for termination. One more than there should be.
We're all here.
Well, I don't blame her for doing that. I mean, I can't say I would have done anything differently.
Yeah, and
maybe not the best job to send her out on the first time.
Of all the people on this train, why her?
Mysterious ways.
Yeah.
You could have told me it was a little girl, you dick.
Well, what difference does it make?
It makes all the difference. Why her?
Yeah.
She's not dead. I didn't remove her soul.
If you don't take her soul, it's going to wither and die and rot inside her. Do you wish to condemn her to that?
She's just a little girl.
Okay, fine, but like maybe you should have said that before. Like this is something you explain to somebody before they do this.
Yeah, I don't think they don't have a training program. They should.
I just wanted to save her.
You can't.
Not fair.
Can't save anyone. All you can ever hope to do is make it easier. And that may not seem like a lot, but it is.
Man.
Yeah, I think they should probably have a training course because
yeah,
that's something she should have known before.
Do this, don't do that. Have a few things to tell her before something like this happens.
Do me a favor, just close your eyes.
Oh, man.
Well, like, I mean, at least you get to explain it to her after that, right? I mean, have that talk with her now.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's cool.
It's kind of just an image.
Well, yeah, I mean, just to make it easier, I guess.
Yeah, the transition, yeah. Off you go.
So if you're a child, you don't have to you don't have to become a Grim Reaper.
I would have. Yeah,
You
I
just get to
guess.
go straight to wherever.
So if you're 18, I guess that's like drinking age. So okay, you can be a Green Reaper.
Yeah, you can kill people now.
Wow.
Yeah, I really liked that. That was good. I didn't expect it to get so dark at the end. Which is, it's a show about death, so I figured it was going to get dark at some point. I didn't know it was going to go there. Yeah, I really liked that. I think I thought there was going to be more Mandy Patinkin, but I know it's just the first episode.
Yeah, he's really good in here, and
Yeah.
of course, Princess Bride. That's my favorite character that he's played, and it is strange to see him here without the sword and
The accent.
like curly hair and everything. Yeah,
Yeah. I
prepare
really liked
to
him.
die. Prepare to die is pretty good line for this show.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just bias, but I think he was my favorite character.
Yeah, I really mine too. Of course, I like George too. George
Is that her name, George?
Yeah, that's it. Her full name is is Georgia.
Georgia.
But she goes by George.
Gotcha. Yeah, she was really good. I don't know who she is outside of this show. I've never seen her in anything else that I'm aware of, but she was really good.
She's really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the rest of them in here that are Reapers, they're all real good too.
Yeah. I like the bank robbery scene. I think that was probably my favorite scene in the episode.
Kind of like Clue, huh?
Yeah.
In the
it's
bank
like-
with the banana peel.
Yeah. Who's gonna die and how?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Yeah. And don't tell me, but that the guy that ended up slipping on the banana peel, I wonder if he's going to be in more of the show.
I don't know.
But, well, you've seen it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. I think there's like 13 more episodes in this season. I just can't imagine, like, the very first job you have is to kill a child.
You know
Like, what do
how
do,
they.
man?
Yeah, I'm trying to. What would be a good simile for that? Where someone's starting you out in a job and they throw you in the deep end. There are jobs where people do that, and just to.
Well, I mean, whenever I was building bikes for a living, my very first day, the guy was like, okay, you have the rest of the day to build 20 bikes. I'm going on break. He didn't teach me how to do anything at all.
Just threw you in.
Just threw me into it. Didn't help at all. I mean, that's not as bad as killing a child.
Yeah, I think I'll build the bikes.
Yeah, I'd do that any day over what she had to do.
Yeah, and I felt so bad for both the child and for George, because, she said, but she's just a kid, She's got her whole life ahead of her. Now, you get back there and you take her soul.
Well, I feel bad for whoever put her on the train. I guess that was her mom that left her there. I don't know who that was.
Well, okay, take it. Don't let it be a train. Say it's a plane. You've heard of kids that are flying from one state to or across country
alone.
Yeah, alone.
It's so weird. I couldn't.
They
if I had a
have
kid,
the
there's no way.
stewardess and stuff. They have people on there to watch out after them.
Yeah, I guess so. Man, could you imagine putting your kid on that train?
No,
And then-
you and your brother, no way. For anything, a plane.
Well, how are they going to explain that? Because she didn't die on the train. She just passed out in the woods. She just
Well-
died at the camp. Are they just going to say it was like internal injuries or?
Yeah, I'm thinking
probably
something like that.
Yeah.
But and here's the other thing: the porter. Okay, he already had his suspicions about her in the first place.
Yeah.
On the train, and now he looks over and sees this girl faint or fall over
Right next to her.
Right next to her, and.
But it's like, what's your evidence? I mean, she just like.
I don't know. I'm the train porter, and this girl's already been suspicious about taking this girl with her, and then she dies right there, right beside her. She was okay a minute ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But I did like that, you know, yeah, it was really, really sad what happened, but at least they get to kind of guide her into the next life instead of just being like, you're dead now, bye.
Yeah, and she ran off smiling, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, she was happy. She was too young to comprehend what happened anyway, so...
Yeah.
You know, I guess as far as deaths in this episode specifically go, that was probably the most peaceful one.
Yeah.
So...
Without all the worry of being an adult and thinking things through. She's just a child. And
yeah.
But still, I understand why George felt like she did.
There is absolutely no way that I would be able to do that, especially on the first go around.
Yeah, and I agree. I mean, it's like, okay,
give her the rundown before all of this happens.
Give her that guy. Give her the hateful guy up in the apartment that's going to die next Tuesday.
Yeah, give her that guy.
Let her do that.
That's. You know, are we going to see that guy die? Because I would much rather have seen that than this little girl.
But here's what I'm wondering. Whenever Rube, R-U-B-E, I think his name is, you know, Mandy Patinkin.
Yeah. Is that his name? I didn't catch his name the entire time.
They call him Rube.
Gotcha.
Now, whenever he's handing out the sticky notes. The assignments.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he hands them out, if it's specific to a certain reaper when he hands them out. Because if that were the case, then I would say, yeah, he's pretty much a butthead for giving her that.
Well, I think he said that they didn't really have a choice. You have to assign it to. So, because he said it's fate, and he's not in control of that.
Yeah, he just hands out the sticky notes.
Yeah, he's a messenger, basically.
So don't shoot the messenger.
It's not like it would do anything.
Yeah.
But, okay, well.
As far as their powers go.
Yeah, I don't know how they end up on the roof like that. I don't, again, it's probably thinking way more into it than I need to be.
She was there at her house. Did she walk over there, or did she just think herself there?
Yeah, you know? I imagine that's probably, because otherwise she would have had to break in.
Think yourself on top of that dome. Think yourself over to your house.
And he ends up in the middle of the woods with...
Yeah.
So, yeah, they could probably just teleport, I would imagine.
I'm okay. That's good.
That'd be a pretty cool power.
Yeah, that's...
I don't know if I would use it to eat lunch on the top of a building.
I don't know. Run up to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why? If you had that power, couldn't you just imagine getting a job as like a delivery driver?
Basically, you just go to a grocery store, get you I don't know.
Can you imagine the tips he would get as like an Uber Eats driver?
Yeah. Here you
You're
go.
just there in like 5 minutes. Anyway,
about 100 of those a day.
We could go on and on.
Anyway,
I thought that was great. I'm really excited to see where it goes from here.
I think you will not be disappointed.
Yeah, you were right. It's definitely it's right up my alley. So
good. Glad to hear that.
I enjoyed that quite a bit, and I hope y'all enjoyed it too.
Yes, thank you for joining us.
Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.
Bye.